Right, welcome. So, question of the day is, what is your dream car? I don't know if anybody's around. It's still early. We'll wait a few minutes. We'll do a poll on that one on live streaming today. But at the end of the day, I hope everybody's doing okay. Alright, so we gotta change the fuel filter on this one. We'll take a look at that in a second. Okay. Alright, let's do our visual check here. See what else we can uncover. Lots of components in this engine. It's a rear-wheel drive car. So all the power is back here. I've been in one of these before. One of my old bosses had one. He used to like to text and drive with people in the car, which was a little scary. But it was okay. I mean, I don't think I would buy one. It wasn't really like my thing. I know Jerry Seinfeld loves these Porsches though. He's a connoisseur, if you will. So he owns a bunch of them. But no, I don't know. They're small to me. I'm about 6'1", so it's one of those things where like, I like to be comfortable. And even some big cars aren't actually made like for tall people. It's like I remember at the auto show one year I got into like a Buick, and as soon as I got into it I banged my knee, and I was like, nope. Not that I would actually buy one, but you know, I have grandmothers and they like big cars like that. But I was like, no, this is bad. I remember they used to have like Shaq doing Buick commercials for a little bit. It was one of those things. But I don't know how comfortable he was. I remember he's had to cut the top off of certain cars in his lifetime. I'm not that big though. But yes, so just making sure everything is running properly here. Stream health looks pretty good. I'll probably just do another hour here today. Maybe we'll level up. We'll see what happens. Still trying to figure out what the top level is on the game. I mentioned this in previous streams. It used to be 50. We don't want any body work. Very quick here. Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters. Let's clear all of this stuff from the last job. And then let's get in here. For a new one of these, we could take this out. They don't want us to replace the oil, which is odd. Fuel filter needs to come out as well. Where's the fuel filter in this car? Just the fuel pump. Fuel filter is usually closer to the engine. There it is. The reason I'm tagging things, even though I know what they are, is because this particular car has a lot of parts that are unique. So I have to take all of this off to get to this piece so that we can start to take out our transmission. Alright, let's take out this tire. I think this is another situation where the tires on the back are bigger than the tires in the front as well. I don't know, I can't remember if I've driven a rear-wheel drive car before. I have an all-wheel drive car right now. And I used to always do front-wheel drive, but I honestly can't say if I've done rear-wheel drive. Air filter needs to come out as well. And we still have a running gear control part, which I believe is going to be the spring over here. So let's take this off. And we're going to have to buy a rear spring. Yep, So let's get that rear spring while we're at it. Here we go. Let's put these parts back together. And let's put this back. Okay, we gotta raise it to get the transmission out. Okay, let's see. Get to the engine. Take this out. Very good. Ooh, this looks really bad. Well, we knew these needed to come out. So far, so good. Alright, let's do some shopping. I'm not even going to go into the thing because I already know what we need. We need pressure plate, release bearing. Now there are a few parts that I need to buy, so let's do that. And we can clear everything else. Let's also clear our search. Very good. Alright, let's back up. Let's lower the vehicle. Oh, we still have to do that air filter. The problem is I gotta figure out where it is. Oh, it's all in this thing. Okay, so let's put these things back first. Alright, take the clips off. I'm hoping it's just 2 clips, not 4. Of course it's 4. It's a very interesting filter. Alright, let's get that air filter. Should be this one, right? Let me see. Stop shopping list. Yeah, the 50. Okay. $10. That's not bad. That's it, 416 on that one. At least it was a nice car to work on as far as the make and model. Okay, let's do this one next. This is Mayan, I believe. Let's pull another car for outside. Let's do the Bolt Reptilla. It looks like it needs a lot of work. I still want to get into the, I don't know if anybody plays Flight Sim. Still want to get, ooh, this one's in good shape. Wow. It's the first time a car's come in that looks this good from one of these older cars. Alright, we'll help that person out. Alright, this is our next one here. There's a speedy roadster. It looks like, I can't tell what animal that is. It looks like a cross between a rat and a cheetah? I don't know what they drew. I hope this isn't a real car because they're gonna be mad at me. Alright, let's do our inspection points. See what we find, get some more XP, take a drink of water. Sobriquet. Okay, ABS module needs to be replaced. Let's take a look at compression. We'll wait about 2 more minutes before we start discussing dream car combinations. I know a lot of people, it's late for some people. Ever since we changed the time, a lot of regular viewers are in the time zone that makes everything a little bit later for them, so it happens. But hopefully everybody can catch these on the VOD. Check the electronics. If you do use Amazon Prime and you play Apex Legends, there is some free clothing for Rampart this year, or this month. They usually give us stuff like almost every month. Tire check. Okay, next, I'm going to check our fuel pressure systems. Okay, so let's get to checking the visual inspection here. Gives us a little bit more. It's not that much up front. Also another rear wheel. I wonder what, I guess, I don't know. I want to look into why all like the quote unquote fast cars tend to be rear wheel. I mean, I guess you get more movement back there, but I don't know. I should learn more about car designs and mechanical aspects of them. I know control-wise, like rear wheel is not the best. I know typically for racing, I don't think they're using rear wheel drive so much. Because sometimes it can get harder to control. Alright, missed one thing here. Cooling, we can't check that way. Okay, good. Alright, let's see what we have going on. Yeah, I have no idea what the what that mascot's supposed to be. I have to tell you, they do a really good job in this game of making fake cars and making the fake cars look like other brands. They're very, very creative when it comes to that. Okay, let's move over here. Let's dive in. Alright, we're gonna take the tires off. Alright, let's see, what do we have? Running gear, brakes, loud and accelerating, gear shift, noisy transmission. Okay, I can see here that we definitely need to take off our sway bar. Let me check to see. Okay, everything's clear there. Perfect. Okay, sway bar, ABS module. Let's see if I can fix that. Also, it looks like our pump is in need of repair. Yes, it is. So what I usually like to do is I like to take off as much as I can and then see what we can fix after that. So let's see. It's telling me that in order to get to most of this stuff here, we have to do it from under the car. But that's not true. So we can take these from here. Let's swing around here. Take this one. Oh, I gotta make sure I tag them because there's two different exhaust parts there. Okay, let's go with a raise for the vehicle. Alright, let's see if we uncovered everything. Nope, we still have some running gear issues that weren't uncovered. Should be able to find those pretty quickly. Let's just take a look here. I'm gonna move up to the front. We're still in the back. Let's go up front. Okay, definitely sway bar. Okay, the hub bearings look good. A lot of times also it's these rubber bushings. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, this rubber bushing probably needs to be replaced. Yep. Okay, let's see on this one. The only thing is that the screw is rusty on this one, but I think this one might be okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let's put it back. It was a 64. Let's check this one. So a quick way to test these is to actually bring it on the tester, but I already started taking things apart before I got to set this part. So let's move to the back here. Okay, that bearing is good. Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. So we just have one more part. I have a feeling it's another rubber bushing. These are not the easiest thing to find sometimes, so just got to be a little patient here. All right, you know what? While I'm at it, let me put a good one in here. All right, this looks good. The tough part sometimes it's in like one of these off pieces. So what I could do is put the car together and then bring it to the tester. But I don't know if I feel like doing all that. Let's take this off. Let's check here. There it is. We found it. Sometimes you get lucky. Very excellent. So both rubber bushings are done. Excellent. Alright, let's do some shopping. Front sway bar. Let me check and see if I can fix anything also. Alright, so car conversation, dream cars. So I think for me personally, well, actually there was a time where my dream car was like a BMW 3 Series. This is when I was much younger. Also, I used to really like the Lexus G Series. But I never bought any of those cars. I actually been driving Mazdas. The first car was my mom's. Oop, I failed on that one. Sorry. Let's see if we can fix it back up. First car was my mom's old Jetta. It was a 96 Jetta. And it was a special edition. It was for the 96 Olympics. So it came with a bike, a Trek. I don't know if you know Trek bikes. It came with a Trek, which I think she sold. And it was a pretty nice car. I mean, the only problem is that it was an automatic transmission, and there was a weird thing that would happen when you would step on the, let me see if I can fix this disc brake. When you would step on the gas sometimes, the transmission would slip, and it would actually go into like reverse, or it would act like it was trying to burn out. Only problem with that is that if police were around, hopefully they didn't think you were trying to show off in front of them. Which I did have a few situations where I was around the police and the car tried to do that burnout, and I was like, ugh. So I would like step on the brake really quickly and kind of stop it from spinning because it would like slide into neutral sometimes. And then after that, you know, went off to college. My family typically, on my mom's side, typically are like Toyota people. So like Lexuses, Toyotas, Corollas, all that good stuff. Let's see, how many brake pads did I take off? Did I take off all the brake pads? Yeah, I think I did. So I might as well just get like 4 brake pads. But yeah, I've because I was able to buy my own cars, I've always had Mazdas. So I'm on my 3rd Mazda. Yeah. I like them. I think they're a good price point. They're very good on gas. Okay, so let's put the 245 up front. Sorry, I didn't remember if one of the sway links needed to be replaced. It didn't, so I don't need to put a new one on. I'll just put one of these older ones on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I might stick with Mazda. Their pricing has gone up. Everybody's pricing kind of was shifted and shook by the pandemic. But I had gone in because my lease was up on my latest car, and they quoted me something that was, well, they didn't even actually quote me yet. There was just a conversation about possibilities, and I was just like, I'm not gonna pay that much for a car at the moment. I usually have some tricks as to how to keep my costs down ever since I got my first car. And I try to keep it that way because I drive it every day, but I can't really, or I don't want to have something that is too expensive. And the fact that I have to usually park on the street, I don't want to get anything that's too nice and then something happens to it. And then we have a big problem. So until I have a place where I have parking, I will be staying with things that are reasonably priced. But hopefully one day I will move on up. But even if I think I would still use something cheap or reasonably priced. I shouldn't say cheap. Because I honestly don't really believe in spending a lot of money on a car. Because, you know, as soon as you drive off the out of the dealership, the price dropped already. So let's see, other side. We're gonna have to lower this in a second to get to those other parts. Actually, today I saw somebody with a Super GT yellow one, and then somebody had a Maserati on the highway today, and I heard the Maserati prowling, and I was just kind of like, I don't really want a car that makes that much noise. It's too much attention. Okay, I think we're done with everything back here. Oh, the starter, that's why I raised it. Still have to put the starter back in. Here we go. I'm like, I knew there was a reason I lifted this car back up. All right, excellent. All right, let's lower this. Where's that red? Oh, I guess you gotta take this off to get to that. Interesting. Okay, we're back up front to put our braking pump back in, which we were able to repair, and ABS module, perfect. All right, I don't think we took any fluids out, so this car should be good to go. Yeah, it looks like they're going, I can't even tell, are they going for a fake Ferrari, or they're going for a fake Lamborghini? Somewhere between the two. Alright, car is done. Perfect. Alright, so we did 2 cars in about 30 minutes here. This little one just needs brakes done. It's telling me I need space. Alright, let's get outside. You know what? I want to work on this one, hopefully today. And then our next step here is to get one of those other cars. We'll take this little Reno. The Reno Piccolo. Reno Piccolo. Quarter gold 10? Oh, Corgi, thank you for the bits, Taylor. I mean, it's your, yeah, the bits. I said quarter gold 10. I was like, what's that? Jessica loves corgis. I don't know if you knew that. That's her favorite little pup. How are you doing today? I'm okay. I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. I went to the gym after work, so it usually works you out pretty well. But I am well. How was your little trip out the other day? I heard you went out with your buddies. Okay, I'm holding. All right. So let's work on this one. Let's see. What's the customer saying? The car is loud. Okay. So that typically means that the exhaust. Ooh. This looks really bad. We can see that from here though. So there's some exhaust parts that need to be replaced. Perfect world, we would also change the suspension parts here that are all beat up as well. But that's okay. We'll just do the main thing that the customer wants. So we were talking earlier about favorite cars, and I was saying that initially I started off really liking BMWs and some of the Lexus GS series, which I don't even know if they make those anymore. Oh, now they're the executive car. Yeah, they don't look like they used to either. I remember them like, I really like the ones in 90, from the second generation, which is supposedly 97 to 2000. The new look is different. But actually, I moved into kind of crossover SUVs lately. And I think I like them more, especially when living in a snowy place. Because you don't really have to work to get out of stuff. Like when it's a big snow pile and things, I could just drive through it. But yeah. Oh, you had pho. Nice. Yeah, pho's good. I had it for the first time when I was in Seattle too. Did you like it? The one thing is that the broth is different like every place that you go. So sometimes it'll taste a little different from place to place. I didn't realize that there was a Vietnamese place there in Westchester. Cool. Oh, one time, me and Grandma, we went to Obama's second inauguration, and there was a pho truck there, but it wasn't Japanese people in it, so I didn't have it. So I didn't try it because I was like, I want to try it from a Japanese person. I mean, not a Japanese person, a Vietnamese person at least once. The first time I tried it. So when we were in Seattle, we went to this little place, and we had it. It was actually really good. We knew that it was going to be good because when we walked in, it was like old Vietnamese ladies, and they looked angry. So we're like, oh yeah, it's going to be good. Well, there's a place in our neighborhood that has it, and Jessica got some recently. She said it wasn't as good as the place that we went to in Seattle. Yeah, the place we went to was in Chinatown in Seattle. But yes. But good, I'm glad that you liked it. It's different, but most people really like it, so that's good. Okay, so we see that we have 2 exhaust issues that we need to address. Let's clear the shopping list here, and let's take care of these. Oh, which one? T-Swirl? You should go to a place called T-Swirl. If it's that, then it must be the T-Swirl, because there's a T-Swirl that's close to us. I haven't actually had T-Swirl in a while. I used to order it pretty regularly. All this food talk is making me hungry, though. All right, this car is done. We didn't get a lot for that one, but it's okay. Let us clear our inventory. I never hit the cap though on inventory in this game. This version, there used to be a cap on the old one. It's like, you have too many things, you gotta get rid of some stuff. And then we also have a like a storage thing, but I never use it. T-Swirl, yep. You got bubble tea? Yeah, I like T-Swirl. This stuff is usually fresh. Let's take this one in. I was expecting to get a little bit more from that rotary engine, but it's fine. Bolt mosquito. And, alright, we could do this one. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, a lot of stuff that they have on Central Avenue, they have out here in Queens. There's a lot of Asian people that also live around that area, so that's usually who they're like catering to. Okay, let's give a run on these. Oh, what are you working many days this week, Rita? Oh, okay. Did they bring the animals back yet? Yeah, but if I had to get oh, not yet, okay. If I had the opportunity to get a car that would be like extremely dreamy, at this stage with all the cars that are out there, I don't know. I can't really say that there's anything that I like absolutely love or would want to have at the moment. Even the fancy ones like the Bugattis and the things that most people can't pronounce. I don't really have like one that like is the one that I really would want at the moment. So Vite, how is Rogue? Did you guys have a good time? Okay, so they just want body part stuff done. Alright, so front bumper, hood, left headlight, right side mirror, trunk headlights, and windshield. Okay. Alright, let's do this front bumper. Okay, good. Left headlight. I think I did that wrong. No, they want the left headlight. It's 72. What do they want it replaced for? Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. What else? The hood. Again, some of this stuff doesn't look that bad. Okay, I can see the trunk. That makes sense. I think they said they wanted the windshield too. What else? Right side mirror. And then these tail lights. See if I can fix anything. All right. What else? Oh, I like doing this. This is extra money though, and it's a cost to me, not really to the customer. But whenever they have like a lot of body damage like this, and you can't take those panels off, I like to clean it up. So you can see here as we weld it, all the damage goes away, which is nice. Again, it costs me more money to do that than the client, but I like to clean everything up. So yeah, for today's question, I was just saying that I honestly, at this point, don't have a dream car anymore. I think part of it is the fact that, like, if I really wanted to, I know that I could get whatever car that I actually really want. But I mentioned earlier, I don't really see the point in spending a whole bunch of money on a car when it's going to pretty much lose its value as soon as you drive off. All right, we got to purchase a few things, so let's go to the body shop. We are working with the Crown Royale, and we can work through here. These things were for the last car. Left headlight, front bumper, which actually we may have fixed that. Let me check. Yeah, because the things weren't that bad on this car. Okay, so there's a few things that we could take off of our list. Okay. We bought the left headlight already. Front bumper was good. Hood was good. Trunk was good. Okay. Let's see. Did we fix this mirror? No, we didn't. Okay. Oop, I didn't mean to put it back on. Are you gonna stream today, Vite? I saw. I think Taco was playing DBD yesterday. I don't know if you played as well. Ooh. Oh, I think I bought the wrong things. Oh, you might. You don't know yet. Okay. What are you gonna play? Fortnite? We need the trunk lights, which is a separate light and annoying. All right, everything's done. DBD. I haven't played that in forever. It's still updated though on the PlayStation, but I haven't touched it in a while. Okay. Alright, let's pick up another vehicle here. Let's do this Valson. Valson's like the fake Volvo in the game. If you know anything about Volvos, this is what the classic design was. But the weird thing is the back part of this one kind of looks like an old Mercedes at the same time. But the seat design definitely is Volvo. Okay, let's check this one out. This is in really good condition, which is rare for this game, but it has a lot of things that need to be replaced. You can see we need a fuel filter and a few things there that need to be changed. Alright, looks like the engine components are good. Oop, except for one of the rocker arms. Ugh. 2 rocker arms. Alright, that's annoying because it's a lot of work to get to those on this car. Vite, who's your favorite character in DBD? On both sides, rescue and killer. Huntress? Oh, okay. On Royo, is that the K-pop person? Oh, the girlfriend, right? Oh no. No, she scares me. I remember watching that movie and I was like, why? Wait, no. Why is she coming out the TV? Did you ever watch the movie? At first I'm like, oh, it's just a person who is trapped and they want to be free. And then I was like, no, it's not. There's a reason that they put her in there. You should watch it. I watched it in college. I think when I watched it, you were probably 3 or 4 years old. So we need a few things to be replaced here. I want to clear my shop though before I start tagging parts. We definitely need a fuel filter. Let's make sure once over that we have everything here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see. Still got a bunch of stuff that we didn't find, which is probably in the engine. Oh, we got to increase tuning 15 to 20%. I don't think that we will finish this car today, but on the next stream of this game, we will finish it. So you can always, again, check that out on VOD. What I'm going to do now is go back to this shop. I'm going to clear my shopping list. And we'll at least start to get some parts identified here. Let's take these wires off. I need one of those. I don't want to take the radiator out because they're going to penalize me for not draining it. One of the better ways to work on things I mentioned in one of the other streams is to take the engine out. That will allow you to not have to worry about spilling anything. So if I take this water pump out right now, they're going to penalize me for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this engine and work on it separately, because I don't feel like going through the motions of draining stuff if I don't have to. Let's bring our friend over. You need to come with me. The funny thing is I was mentioning how like this car looked pretty good. But it turns out it has a lot of stuff with it. So I'm just gonna drain the oil. And the reason I'm draining it is because I may have to take some parts on the bottom there. Definitely need a new oil filter. Let's go back here, take the starter out. Gotta take off our drive shaft. Of course, there's a rusty bolt. I could see what one of our running gear problems is going to be, which is going to be this thing back here. So let's take this off. Let's tag this rear spring. All right, this side looks pretty good. We need to also take out our fuel pump. I think I have one, so I usually always have one here. So that's done. Next thing here, let's take out our gearbox. Okay. Alright, and we just have to take off these exhaust pipes, and that will allow us to pull this out. Alright. Okay, let's back up. Let's lower the vehicle. Alright, got a few minutes left here today. What we'll do when we finish is we will join another stream. Maybe we'll check out Lady Wanderlust. She's playing The Witcher 3. Okay. Alright, let's take this out. Excellent. Alright. So one of the other things I'm going to do while we're here is I'm just going to buy this part that we need now, so I don't have to do it later. We need a rear spring. Perfect. Now I'll put the cap back on. Excellent. Alright, so there's two things on the list that we have completed already. You'll see there and there, okay? Next thing, oh no, we have to take out push rods. Oh. It's so tedious replacing those. The pistons are good, so that's good. Belts, okay, good. So we don't have to take the pistons out. We need to also get to 10 to 15, 15 to 20%. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I know that we need those scoop. Let's put the engine on here for now. I know we're gonna need we got a lot of stuff here that needs to be replaced. Okay, that belt needs to come out. We need a new fuel filter. We're gonna need a new distributor cap. This clip is always annoying. Water pump. Crankshaft pulley. Power steering pump. Timing chain. Cam gear. Pull the alternator off for now. The ignition coil I think is not in the way, so we'll be okay with that. Okay, Vite, when will you know if you will stream today? Are you gonna do it late? Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little bit of a... Oh no, I can't do it. Oh, okay, so I'll probably be in bed by the time you decide to stream. There's no way to easily see which one of these needs to be replaced, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this one is one of them for the push rod. It is, okay. Just trying to look at them and see what makes sense. Move this over. Okay, it looks like this one too. Yep. I can't remember how many it said it needed to do, but let's move over to this side. Okay, another rocker arm. Alright, if you just joined, you may have to catch us on the VOD, because we are about to end things for today. Another rocker arm. Actually, that one looks okay. Another push rod here. I think it was just 2 of them that needed to be replaced. Alright, I'm gonna go up here to the top. Let's take the scoop off. Ooh, and these filters are in horrible shape. I might try to replace them with some fancy ones. Either that or I'll replace the carburetors with some better ones. Or the supercharger. Let's see, we need 15 to 20%. So before I wrap up, let's take a look here at the tuning shop. Those 2 filters. Oh, those are, if we get 2 of these, that'll give us about 10%, 11%. And we just need 4% to go. So let's take a look at a supercharger. That gives us 4%. That should be enough. Let's do those 2 parts. Alright, so let's put our new supercharger in. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what, let's do some repairs. Alright folks, if you just joined us, unfortunately, this is where we're going to end for today. We're going to go over and check out another streamer who is playing The Witcher. If you, again, missed anything, you could always come back and check the video on demand. Alright, thank you Vitae for stopping by. And everybody, let's go check out Lady who's playing The Witcher. And thanks everybody for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Have a great evening. Catch you later.